Good morning. Good morning and welcome to Southeastern Oklahoma State University for our summer 2024 commencement ceremonies. Today's a great day. We are very excited today to have the opportunity to celebrate with you the graduation of someone who is special and important to you. There are a couple of things that I'd like to share with you to help you prepare for today. If you would, go ahead and take just a minute to pull out your cell phone and silence that. That's important because we might call your graduate's name and you might miss it because your phone rings. So if you would just take a second to do that with us, we want to make sure that you can hear. Additionally, you may have loved ones that were not able to join us physically here today, but they can do so online. We are live streaming today's ceremony, and that's on our university's website, which is www.se.edu. And so you might give them a quick text. Also today, if you have family that would benefit from interpretive services, to my right, we have an interpreter with us today that can provide American Sign Language and is happy to do so throughout the ceremony. Also, we're going to ask that you not come onto the floor for any reason during today's ceremony for the safety of you and for your graduates and those participating in the ceremony. We have professional photography services and also are doing videography as well, so we'll make sure to catch all of those special pictures. In just a few moments, right at 9 a.m., we will begin today's ceremony with the procession of our graduates, faculty, and platform guests. When we do so, we ask that you stand as you are able through the processional for the Star-Spangled Banner and for the invocation. So we will begin in just a few minutes, and again, congratulations on your graduates' big day.
Please remain standing as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please bow with me for prayer. Gracious God, we come before you today with grateful hearts to celebrate the accomplishments of these students and to reflect upon the journey that has brought them to this moment. I pray that as reflection occurs, that the minds of students and supporters alike would be flooded with memories of the time spent to make this day a reality, and that thanksgiving for those opportunities would be given. And as we have gathered to celebrate achievement obtained at the crossroads of knowledge and hard work, I pray for a collective hunger amongst this group of graduates to continue as lifelong learners in their field, and that they would go from this place and utilize their education to love and serve their fellow man. I pray also that in the future journey for each student, that your wisdom and guidance would be heeded, and they would go forward to accomplish all that you have set before them. It's in Christ's name I pray. Amen. You may be seated.
Good morning. It is truly wonderful to see everyone here at Bloomer Sullivan Arena as we gather for our summer commencement exercises. Summer commencement is always a smaller ceremony in terms of the number of graduates, but our summer commencement exercises are truly a celebration of success, and our expectation is that you are just as loud and vocal as if this arena was full in order to help celebrate the accomplishments of all of our graduates today. My name is Thomas Newsom, and it is my privilege and honor to serve as the 21st President of Southeastern Oklahoma State University. I'm honored to be a part of this special event as we celebrate together the joy and significance of commencement. We take great pride in the fact that this graduating class is an accomplished group of individuals from all over the country and the world. This class represents 41 states, 6 countries, and 11 sovereign tribal nations. On behalf of the graduates, faculty, and staff of Southeastern, it is with great delight that I welcome all of you, the families and friends who have joined us today on such a momentous occasion. I know many of you have traveled great distances to be here to share in this celebration. I'd like to acknowledge 2 groups that are special to our university before we get started. And first, I'd like to recognize those who are with us today who are active military or military veterans. Designated graduates and faculty wear a special red, white, and blue honor cord. Graduates, faculty, and guests who are active military or military veterans, at this time, if you would please stand so that we may show our appreciation to you for your service. Second, that I would like to ask all of our alumni of Southeastern Oklahoma State University to stand and be recognized and be joined by our students and graduates who are legacy students. Alumni, please stand, and if you are a child or grandchild of a Southeastern graduate and are graduating today, please stand and be recognized. At Southeastern, we are truly proud of our legacy as a university founded in 1909, and today more than 15% of our student body and 7% of this summer's graduating class are considered legacy students, students who are children or grandchildren of Southeastern alumni. At this time, I'd like to thank Haley Kreitz for singing the national anthem in the alma mater. Haley is a music performance major from Durant, Oklahoma, and is a junior at Southeastern. Thank you, Haley. And I'd like to thank Trey Hedrick from the Baptist Collegiate Ministries for offering today's invocation. Thank you, Trey. At the front of the podium, as part of our processional, you see the University Mace. The mace was created to emphasize Southeastern Oklahoma State University's rich history and was used for the first time in the investiture in 1987 of Dr. Larry Williams. I want to acknowledge Dr. Mila Zhu, Assistant Professor of Educational Instruction and Leadership, and representing the Faculty Senate, who is the mace bearer this morning. Thank you, Dr. Zhu. Commencement is truly one of life's significant milestones, and speaking for the entire university, I want to congratulate all the graduates and their families. This summer, we're holding 2 commencement ceremonies. We conferred master's degrees and certificates last night, and this morning we'll be conferring bachelor's degrees. Graduates, you are commended for your persistence and hard work in pursuing your degree. Congratulations on a job well done. You've put in many years of hard work to accomplish this goal, and this is your time to celebrate as you take another step in your professional life. The administration, faculty, and staff of Southeastern are so proud of our graduates and look forward to what you do from here. Whether you're pursuing a graduate degree, hopefully from Southeastern, or immediately entering the workforce, your hard work and persistence speaks to the success that you will have. Please know that your pursuits and studies at Southeastern have set you up to succeed. And at Southeastern, diploma on your wall will display to the world that you came from a university of distinction with a legacy of success. But keep in mind that nobody reaches this point and walks across the stage to receive their degree without the help of many others. Your family and friends have all encouraged you, supported you, pushed you, and sacrificed for you as you pursued your higher education goals. Graduates, I give you this opportunity to show your appreciation to those who have supported you on this journey with a round of applause. We also need to recognize another group of people who've been instrumental in your lives and your success, and that being the faculty and staff of Southeastern Oklahoma State University. Graduates, let's offer a round of applause as we ask our faculty and staff of our university to please stand. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to introduce our endowed professors and chairs and also acknowledge the generous donors who have made these professorships possible. If you'll please stand as I call your name, and please hold your applause until the list is completed. The Medical Center Professor in Biomedical Sciences, Dr. Nancy Paiva. The John Massey Professor in Business, Dr. Lucy Parmer. The Chickasaw Nation Endowed Professor in Business Management, Dr. Courtney Kernick. The Pan Ferendorf Endowed Professor in Mathematics, Dr. Charles Matthews. The Ingalls Family Chair in Biomedical Sciences, Dr. Tim Smith. The John Massey Chair in Finance, Dr. Ying Chow Lin. The John Massey Chair in Accounting, Dr. Rhonda Richards. The John Massey Chair in Business Administration, Dr. Robert Stevens. The John Massey Chair in Marketing, Dr. Lawrence Silver. And the John Massey Chair in Entrepreneurship, Dr. David Whitlock. I'd also like to at this time recognize our academic department chairs, and again, if you'll please stand as I call your name. Art and Communication and Theater, Dr. Shannon McCraw. Aviation Management, Dr. Stan Aloisi. Aviation Professional Pilot, Mr. Zach Morgan. Behavioral Sciences, Dr. Jennifer Hicks. Biology, Dr. Diane Dixon. Management and Marketing, Dr. Eric Kennedy. Accounting and Finance, Dr. Rhonda Richards. Chemistry, Computer and Physical Sciences, Dr. Tim Smith. English, Humanities and Languages, Dr. Rolando Diaz. Education, Instruction and Leadership, Dr. Stuart Mayers. Mathematics, Dr. Charles Matthews. Nursing and Allied Health, Dr. Amanda St. John. Occupational Safety and Health, Dr. Hal Poovey. And Social Sciences, Dr. Glenn Melanson. Graduates, I again congratulate all of you on a job well done. You're indeed a very special group, and this is your day to celebrate. Remember, this is not the end of your journey, it's just the beginning. You made a great choice to come to Southeastern and establish your legacy, and now it's time for you to go forth and do great things. I'd now like to take an opportunity to introduce our platform guests. I'd like to ask that you hold your applause until the entire group has again been introduced. Our soloist today, Haley Kreitz. Assistant Vice President for Business Affairs, Mark Bisson. Associate Dean of Instructional Research and Records, Mrs. Christy Luke. The Baptist Collegiate Ministries, Mr. Trey Hedrick. President of the Southeastern Alumni Association, Mr. Will Payne. The Interim Dean of the John Massey School of Business and John Massey School of Business Endowed Chair in Entrepreneurship, Dr. David Whitlock. Assistant Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Mark Shields. Assistant Vice President for Academic Affairs Undergraduate Studies, Dr. Susan Ronenberg. Assistant Professor of Educational Leadership and Instruction, and from the Faculty Senate, Mila Zhu. Dean of Graduate Studies, Jeremy Blackwood. Vice President for Academic Affairs, Teresa Golden. Vice President for Enrollment Management, Shelley Key. And Vice President for Student Affairs, Liz McCraw. Other members of the Southeastern Executive Team who are participating today are Mr. Keith Baxter, Director of Athletics, Mr. Durwood Cook, Chief of Campus Police, Mr. Josh Mank, Executive Director of Communications, Mr. Mark Webb, Director of University Development, and Mrs. Stephanie Davidson, Director of Alumni Relations and Career Services. I'd also like to thank our student body president, Ms. Addison McCourtney, who will assist on stage during the awarding of the degrees this morning. Graduates and families, we are truly honored to have Regent Jeff Hickman from the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education here for this morning's commencement ceremony. Regent Hickman has been a state regent since 2017 and is the president and CEO of the Oklahoma Grain and Feed Association. He was previously a state representative from 2004 to 2017 and served as the Oklahoma Speaker of the House for 3 terms. He has been active in higher education as well, serving as press secretary at the University of Oklahoma. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a true friend and supporter and champion of education in the state of Oklahoma and a friend of Southeastern Oklahoma State University, Regent Jeff Hickman.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. President. It is an honor to be here, an honor to be with you, and we are so grateful for your service to Southeastern and your leadership in higher education here in Oklahoma. So thank you for investing your life here in Oklahoma. As I was driving in this morning from a cabin at Lake Texoma where I stayed last night after our graduate ceremony, I actually saw some chickens along the road as I was driving in, and it reminded me of a story I heard many years ago from President Reagan. I say it reminded me of a story, but actually I wanted to tell this story whether anything reminded me of it or not. It was about a fellow from Dallas who was driving up Highway 75 just outside of Calera, not far from here, and all of a sudden he looked out, and there beside him was a chicken. He was doing about 45 miles an hour, and the chicken was running alongside, so he stepped on the gas, got it up to about 60, and the chicken caught up with him and was right beside him again. And then he thought, as he was looking at him, that the chicken had 3 legs. But before he could really make certain of what he was seeing, the chicken took off out in front of him at 60 miles an hour, turned up a driveway, and ran into a barnyard. Well, the city fellow from Dallas made a quick turn, drove into the barnyard too, and there was a farmer standing there. So he asked, "Did a chicken come past you?" The farmer said, "Yeah." So he asked, "Am I crazy, or did the chicken have 3 legs?" He says, "Yep, it's mine. I raise 3-legged chickens." And the city fellow said, "For heaven's sakes, why?" And he said, "Well, I like the drumstick, and Ma likes the drumstick, and now Junior likes the drumstick, and we just got tired of fighting for it." And the driver said, "Well, how does it taste?" And the farmer says, "I don't know. I've never been able to catch one." Graduates, as you begin your new careers, you may find that your efforts bring unintended results. Some of those will be exciting new things you accidentally discover, like a chicken you can't catch. Some will be lemons that will require you to make lemonade. Our hope is your time at Southeastern equips you to adapt to whatever comes your way. I don't know if I can share much more wisdom than that, and I know most commencement speeches are forgotten shortly after the ceremony ends, but I do remember a story shared by another commencement speaker who said, "In the real world, no one will ever ask you about the grade you got in advanced spreadsheet analysis. What they'll want to know is, can you think on your feet, solve problems, and maybe, just maybe, remember where you put your phone." You probably already realize that completing a college degree is a significant accomplishment in life. I am confident for those of you seated on this floor this morning, this will not be your last. In fact, commencement actually means beginning. Completion of your degree marks a new beginning of defining who you are from this day forward. This experience has hopefully been about both self-expression and tolerance, and a growing understanding and appreciation of this great big world we all live in together. I hope you have taken time to dream about what your future can be, equipped not just with a new degree, but equipped with the knowledge you have gained from this experience with our faculty here at Southeastern and your classmates who experience this journey alongside of you. Now that you have completed this time of learning, of debate, of setting and achieving goals in order to achieve success, your schedule is about to change. There will be new demands on your time, the opportunity to set new priorities for your time. I hope you will repurpose some of it for times of inspiration, time that can move you to create. Our world needs innovators, citizens with new approaches to challenges both old and new. And within those challenges, you will find opportunities, not just for personal success, but opportunities to make your community, our state, our country, even our world, a better place. And knowing that you are the next generation who will impact all of us in such significant ways, it is truly a privilege to stand in front of you today, celebrating you. The Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education, where I serve now, is the coordinating board for our state system of higher education. It's comprised of 25 public colleges and universities, including Southeastern Oklahoma State University here in Durant. And for those of you who haven't been here before, my wife's grandparents lived for many years just a block down the street from the president's residence, so I know it is Durant. As the coordinating board, my fellow state regents and I are responsible for, among many duties, granting degrees, as each of you is receiving today, as well as reviewing tuition and fees approved by the governing boards for each campus, within the limits set by my former colleagues in the Oklahoma legislature. And as a parent of an MBA graduate last night myself, I have been strongly encouraging President Newsom the last few years to hold off on tuition and fee increases. So, you're welcome. You've done a pretty good job at that the last 4 years, by the way. I'm proud to be here representing the Board of Regents of Oklahoma System of Higher Education. I'm much more proud to be here speaking for the first time after last night as a Southeastern dad. My daughter, who now lives and works in Boston, and who could have chosen to get a graduate degree across town at Harvard, instead chose Southeastern and received her MBA degree last night. So, when anyone asks about your new degree, please feel free to tell them it is from the new Harvard located in Durant, Oklahoma. And you can use the words of former President Donald Trump if you want. You can say, "It is true, my university is the new Harvard. It is a remarkable place. I know that because it's not just me saying it, everyone is saying it. Southeastern is the new Harvard. You're graduating from the new Harvard. I'm honored to speak on behalf of all of the parents and other family members, all who sit around with us today in this venue, supporting our graduates, to tell all of you that it is special for them to watch you cross this stage and see you realize the accomplishment resulting from your commitment and your hard work. I hope, graduates, you know how proud all of these people who are here today, or perhaps those celebrating from afar, watching on the live stream, not able to be with you in person today, are of what you have achieved. From countless hours of studying, the intense group projects, the late night brainstorming sessions, each of these experiences has shaped you into the college graduates that you will become in just a moment. It's not just the knowledge you have gained, but the skills you have developed, resilience, teamwork, strategic thinking. That's what will guide you in the years ahead. But before you walk across this stage, let me make sure your professors didn't miss these last key points you will need in the next decade. First, be prepared for challenges. Unfortunately, life's problems don't hit us when we're all 18 and we know everything. Next, good judgment comes from experience, and experience comes from bad judgment. And in a few years, if you have children, recall this lesson. There are 3 ways to get something done. Do it yourself. Hire someone to do it. Forbid your kids to do it. And lastly, money may not buy friends, but it will help you to stay in contact with your children. Today, as graduates of Southeastern, you may join, or for some of you, continue serving in Oklahoma's educated workforce, which we're happy to say continues to grow. Southeastern continues to grow. This is the fastest growing university in Oklahoma. It's the fastest growing university in this region of the country. Record enrollment. The largest student body in campus history is anticipated to set foot on this campus in just a few weeks. Did you know that Southeastern confers the second highest number of master's degrees of any university in Oklahoma? Why is building our state's educated workforce critically important to Southeastern? Why is it critically important to our Board of Regents? Data from the Georgetown University Center on Education and the Workforce show that by 2031, that's less than 7 years from now when you think about it, 72% of U.S. jobs will require education or training beyond a high school diploma. Now more than ever, a college degree is the key to opportunity, and the value of a degree for individuals has never been higher. By completing your degree, you accomplish something only a small number of people do in their lives. In fact, our state, Oklahoma, less than 29% of our students currently have a bachelor's degree or higher. Of our surrounding states, only Arkansas has lower educational attainment, but we're making progress. The vast majority of our students learn and earn here. 96% of Oklahomans who graduate from a state system college or university with a bachelor's degree or an associate's degree remain and work in this state 1 year after graduation. We welcome each of you to do the same thing. We need you to invest your time and your talents here, living, working, leading in Oklahoma, contributing to our economic growth and strengthening our communities. And even those of you from Texas who lived every Texan's dream when you crossed the Red River into Oklahoma, we welcome you to stay too. Graduates, as you leave this ceremony today, know that you have the power to create a legacy of positive change. Embrace the opportunities ahead with courage and optimism, and always strive to be the best version of yourselves. Believe in your ability to overcome challenges, to lead with integrity, to inspire those around you. Your Southeastern education has equipped you with the tools to not only adapt to the future, but to shape it. Congratulations. Your future is bright, and the world needs your brilliance. Thank you for letting me share this milestone with you. God bless each of you, your families, in this special place we call Southeastern.
At this time, I'd like to ask Dr. Teresa Golden, Vice President for Academic Affairs, to come forward to introduce our honor graduates.
Thank you, President Newsom. Today, I would first like to recognize the students who are serving as marshals for this commencement exercise. The marshals are members of either Blue Key, a National Leadership Fraternity, or Cardinal Key, a National Leadership Sorority, who provide outstanding service at commencement and many other campus functions. Members of Blue Key and Cardinal Key, please stand as we express our appreciation. Thank you. We are gathered here today to celebrate the academic achievements of every one of our graduates. There are a few, however, whose special achievements deserve recognition. On behalf of the faculty, I would now like to recognize these outstanding students. Alpha Chi. The first of several groups that we will recognize are graduates who are members of the National Honor Society, Alpha Chi. Students from all majors are eligible for membership into this university-wide honor society. In order to qualify, the members of Alpha Chi had to be ranked in the top 10% of their junior or senior class while maintaining at least a 3.65 grade point average. Members can be recognized by the white stole each is wearing. Will all Alpha Chi members please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Summer Honor Program graduates. The Southeastern Honors Program has long and honorable tradition that goes back to 1978 when David L. Parsons, a 1928 Southeastern alumnus, endowed the Parsons Scholar Scholarship. Southeastern's honored program is committed to the ongoing growth and development of a culturally diverse and academically talented group of honor students. It is with great pleasure that I announce the students who have fulfilled the rigorous course of study that qualifies them to be recognized as an honors program graduate for summer 2024. Please stand when I call your name. Braden Adrian Don Weber, major in aviation from Juan, Oklahoma. Peyton Daniel Kirby, major in aviation from Missoula, Texas. Congratulations. I will now introduce the summer 2024 honor graduates. Honor graduate status is awarded to undergraduate students earning a final grade point average of 3.7 or higher in all of their classes. We will recognize three groups of honor graduates. The first is students graduating cum laude or with honors. These students have achieved a 3.7 to 3.79 cumulative GPA. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all in the group have been named. Please hold your applause until everyone is standing. Hannah Catherine Fields, major in accounting from Bonham, Texas. Kyle Michael Lyons, major in aviation from McKinney, Texas. Congratulations. You may be seated. The next is students graduating magna cum laude or with high honors. These students have achieved a 3.8 to 3.89 cumulative GPA. Mackenzie Lane Bush, major in psychology from Pottsboro, Texas. Deborah Nicole Wilson, major in accounting from Denton, Texas. Emma Kate Shelton, major in liberal and applied studies from Durant, Oklahoma. Congratulations. The final and most exclusive category of the honor graduates to be recognized is those graduating summa cum laude or with the highest honors. These students have achieved a 3.9 to 4.0 cumulative GPA. Today we are recognizing the following summa cum laude graduates. Peyton Daniel Kirby, major in aviation from Missoula, Texas. Amanda Lee Denny, major in psychology and sociology from Atoka, Oklahoma. Riker Dale Boffman, major in political science from Tallahena, Oklahoma. Destiny Mae Chapman, major in accounting from Sherman, Texas. Deborah Lynn Edmondson, major in early intervention and child development from Newalla, Oklahoma. Jason Paul Scott, major in occupational safety and health from Choctaw, Oklahoma. Congratulations. You may be seated. As a university, we are honored and fortunate to be surrounded by students of this caliber. You should all be commended for your hard work and dedication to your university, your family, and most importantly, your future. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Golden. All right, now that we've gotten that out of the way, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? At this time, I'd like to ask Dr. Golden to return to the microphone to present the candidates for the baccalaureate degree.
And now we recognize all candidates for bachelor's degrees in the School of Arts and Sciences, John Massey School of Business, and School of Education and Behavioral Sciences. President Newsom, these students have completed all the requirements for their respective degrees, and they are recommended by the faculty for the granting of degrees as listed in the program.
Candidates, please rise. That's everybody. Consistent with the statutes of the state of Oklahoma, the rules and regulations of the Higher Learning Commission, the rules and regulations of the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education, and the Regional University System of Oklahoma Board of Regents, and by the authority vested in me by those regents, it is my pleasure to confer on each of you the baccalaureate degree as printed in the program with the rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities such a degree carries among scholars. In testimony thereof, you may all now come forward and receive your degree.
Salma Acosta López. Caden Chase Allison. Jason Blake Anna. Callie Joe Armstrong.
Riker Dale Boffman, summa cum laude, Student Body President 2023-2024.
Chastity M. Beezer. Lionel Brown. Malaysia Kiona Burns. Summer Lynn Carlisle. Olivia Carmona. Sarah Casey. Mary Jennifer Cheney. Destiny Mae Chapman, summa cum laude. Carmen S. Comeni. Ryder R. Couch. Malik Culp. Amanda Lee Denny, summa cum laude. Sarah Ashley Dibble. Colt Ryan Donaldson. Deborah Lynn Edmondson, summa cum laude. Hannah Catherine Fields, cum laude. Christina Dion Fields Forbes. Krista Dion Fields Forbes. Trey Parker Frederick. Destiny Renee Gann. Delaney Michelle Hykowski. Emily May Hamill. Doris Ann Henderson. Stacy Leanne Hernandez.
Jared K. Hobby. Joshua Paul Horlick.
Colton Ray Humphrey. Corey Jones. Kevin Karim Cargosar. Peyton Daniel Kirby, summa cum laude, honors program graduate. James Lucas Lloyd. Kyle Michael Lyons, cum laude. Cord Rain McDonald. Alexander Michael McKissick. Aaron Philip Nitka. Wade A. Raines. Teresa Rayburn. Ryan Blake Rice. Kelsey Nicole Richards. Haley Robinson. Karen Renee Ross. Nissa J. Seaborn. Ryan Stacy Shahan. Emma Kate Shelton, magna cum laude. Riley Jean Stonebarger. Braden Adrian Don Weber, honors program graduate. Caleb I. Whitley. Cindy Jorah Willis. Deborah Nicole Wilson, magna cum laude. Taderick Levon Dunn. Is that it?
You know, we pride ourselves at Southeastern on the fact that we have a large population of our students who are first generation. Almost 50% of our students are first generation students. And that is not only special to our university, but it's special as this commencement may be the first time, because of a little thing we call the pandemic, that a number of our graduates and their families are actually getting to participate in a formal commencement exercise. So I think we need to give them another round of applause. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the podium Mr. Will Payne, the president of the Southeastern Alumni Association, who will offer our graduates the alumni charge. Mr. Payne.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. October 4th and 5th, we invite you all back for homecoming. And this year, we're going to have a special dedication of the sculpture. If you would like more information, feel free to come over, join my friends on the Alumni Board and the Alumni Association. We will fill you in on an amazing homecoming coming up. October 4th, October 5th, put it on your calendar to be back on campus, even if it's your first day on campus as a graduate. All right, a pen, a diploma, and now a charge to go out of this great world and make your mark. And make a note right now, a promise to yourself that you will be back on campus numerous times throughout the year. Stay in touch with your fellow classmates and your professors. And if you would, one more time, let's say, go Southeastern together. I'll count you down. Friends, family, say it together with us. 3, 2, 1. Go Southeastern!
What a great day, what an amazing celebration. Again, congratulations to our graduates and all your family and friends. And to close our ceremony, please join us once again as Haley Kreitz will lead us in the singing of the Alma Mater, the lyrics of which can be found in the back of your commencement program. And after the Alma Mater, please remain standing as our graduates proceed out of the arena.